us as the two gorgeous gals. My very best friend was Evelyn Doris Mary Martin, or better known as Ev. She and I were inseparable, and my brother Charlie treated her as if she were his other sister. When he didn't have a date, he'd often ask us to go bowling or to a movie with him. He was a sweetheart, and he and I never, can you believe that, had so much as a harsh word between us. I knew how lucky I was and never forgot it. He loved to tease us both, but it was never in an unkind way, and we usually ended up laughing as hard as he did. One Saturday afternoon, Ev and I decided to go to the beauty parlor and get our hair done. When we got there, she said, "Let's do something outrageous." "Like what?" I asked suspiciously. "Like changing the color of our hair. I think I'll try bright red." Redheads always have so much fun. "And you should be a slinky blonde." That was all well and good for Ev. She's German and Irish with fair skin, and red would probably look good on her. I, however, am German and Italian, and take after the Italian side in coloring. "Are you crazy with my olive skin? I'd look ridiculous." "Oh, okay, spoil sport. How about a sexy black like Dorothy Lamour?" "I don't think so," I feel silly. "So what? It beats being a stick in the mud." "Oh, what the heck, I'll do it." "Good. I knew we could talk you into it." "Well, let's hope I'm not sorry." A couple of hours and several dollars poorer, we ran into my house to show my mother. Now, Mom was very conservative, and I didn't have a clue what she would say. At first, she didn't say anything. She just laughed and laughed. Then my dad walked in, and he started to laugh. "Oh my gosh, I look terrible," I said. Dad grinned. "No, honey, but with your hair so dark, you look just like my sister's." Charlie walked into the kitchen just then and looked us over. "Nice girls. Can I take you bowling and show you off? I've never dated a redhead and a brunette at the same time before. You both look really pretty. As soon as dinner is over, let's all go downtown and have some fun." When we arrived at the bowling alley, we met some of Charlie's friends who knew us. They all made comments about Charlie's dates, teasing him about having two girls and not sharing. Charlie's best friend, Johnny Solomon, hooted when he saw our hair and asked to join us. He had to leave after a couple of games, and since it was getting late, we decided to leave as well. We turned in our shoes and grabbed our coats, ready to leave, when Charlie said, "Come on, girls, I'll treat you to a hamburger." Stepping outside of the bowling alley, we were hit by a downpour. "Run, girls," Charlie yelled as he held the door for us. Dashing across the street, we burst into the diner and headed for the table in the back. Ev and I took off our coats and sat next to each other, grabbed the menus that the waitress had laid there. Charlie hung up our coats and sat down. Suddenly, he started laughing so hard he could hardly stay in his chair. "Charlie, are you nuts or something?" I asked, not seeing anything to laugh at. He just kept laughing and laughing, pointing first at me and then at Ev. "Charlie, are you drunk or just crazy?" I asked. "Look at Ev. Ev, look at Marie." Suddenly, Ev's eyes met mine, and we both started laughing hilariously. The waitress came over, and when she looked at us and realized what we were laughing at, she joined in. Our day in the beauty parlor, having our hair rinsed, had certainly enlivened our night. There we were, red color streaming down Ev's face and black running down mine. A rinse is not a permanent dye and can be washed out. Well, we were a couple of washouts. For years after, whenever one of us mentioned that day, we'd laugh, remembering that wonderful, funny time that we had.